Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Disco Kitty the Crappy Crafter. Today, we're going to play with children's toys. Because who doesn't want to make their own chocolate coins? I love the idea of making my own chocolate coins. I forgot to get chocolate chips, but I have these, so we'll make a couple different flavors. We'll see if the cookies and cream works. I don't know. I'm kind of excited. Let's just... I got this from the UK. I think I got it off Bonanza. I'll double check. And, yeah, I'm excited. I saw it on a YouTube short. I know I'm making a whole video out of something that could potentially be just a minute. But I saw it on a YouTube short, an ASMR children's toy channel, which I love. I'll link that below. And I'm just excited to play with it. I hope it's sturdy, and I hope I can make lots of coins. Let's get right into it. Alright, let's get this box open. I can't wait to see what's inside, although, you know, you can see what's inside by looking at the outside. Like I said, I had seen this on an ASMR channel, YouTube channel. Plays with kids' toys, and the second half of this, when I'm doing the dark chocolate buttons or coins, I'll let you listen to the machine. Until then, I'm gonna talk over it. So these are the little baggies you can put your coins in, and the string to tie them shut. The little trays to plop the chocolate in to allow it to solidify, the lids that go on the trays. In the trays are also little rings that will hold on to the chocolate after it has solidified. Yeah, at this point I haven't figured out that there are two different types of trays, one to sit on top and the other three to sit underneath. Why they have different spacing, I don't know. That little bit is to cut the foils. That's the tray that's going to make the impression, melt the chocolate, stir the chocolate, the coins in order to make the impressions. It works pretty well. They could be a little bit more crisp, a little bit more sharp, but you know what? It's a kid's toy. I had a lot of fun with it regardless. And all of these have a little notch at the top, so you know where the top is. So you can line everything up real good. Okay, let's melt some chocolate. This is actually a really clever idea. It worked really well. At the end of the video, I'm going to talk about how I didn't temper the chocolate, or how I broke temper on the chocolate, but you know what? I don't think this chocolate was ever tempered to begin with, so I didn't break anything that wasn't there. I mean, they're chocolate eggs. They don't need to be tempered like a chocolate bar is. So what I should have done was used bar chocolate. I had one of those big hollow bunnies from Easter that I had bought 50% off a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago. Anyway, that probably would have worked a lot better than what I used, which were little chocolate eggs. Like I said, they don't need to have a temper because they're eggs. they don't... Anyways, so when they say fill them up, you gotta fill them up real good. If the chocolate doesn't touch the lid all the way across, then the coin isn't going to work in the press quite so well. But you know what? It doesn't actually say that in the instructions. They kind of leave you to, you know, figure it out on your own. Use common sense. But it works. The chocolate didn't work so well, but the machine works. I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, here I'm just figuring out that there's two different style trays, 3 of one and 1 of the other, and obviously the one of the other is supposed to sit on top. Why it has slightly different feet for the grooves, I don't know. I don't understand. It's easy to use. It's fun. I highly recommend it. I had a good time with it. I made milk chocolate coins and I made dark chocolate coins. I was thinking about making some cookies and cream chocolates, but I am absolutely sure that wouldn't have worked. Cutting the foils for the first time, I did not do what they said to do, which was cut off each corner first and then space them out after that. But no, I just tried to be clever. Yeah, it didn't work so good. So this has been in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. And I'm going to have to put them in the freezer for a little bit longer to really solidify them. The problem with chocolates that would be tempered, however, you know, the harder they are, the less likely they're going to emboss properly. Like these embossed really well because they're still pretty soft. Now you can see it peeling a little bit. I just couldn't kit it out. So back in the freezer, and here we come back. Now they're a little harder and I can get them out of the trays and into the thing. And yeah, the chocolate, because it's still kind of soft, stuck to the plunger. But, I mean, it works. It does. It's a kid's toy. It's not supposed to be perfect, right? It's not perfect, like I said, but I really enjoyed making these. My boyfriend and I really enjoyed eating them later. Yeah, you can see that it didn't want to stick to the ring, and that's okay. Not everyone is gonna work. It's a good thing I don't want to make like 100 coins or something, because that would be awkward. Yeah, I had a little problem with that. That's okay though. I get it in there, and it works out in the end. So in the end, I'll make 2 milk chocolate gold coins that work properly, because one of them will be too soft to be put in the embosser and it will just smoosh. And I think I put it in upside down when I tried to put the second foil on. Is that this one? Nope, not this one. That's a different one. Maybe it's one of the dark chocolate ones I do that too. I don't remember. But either way, I am going to now let you just listen to the sounds as we continue forward with this. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you later. Well, that worked. Technically, it worked. Here's my dark chocolate ones, my special darks. I think it worked out pretty well. I mean, don't use the chocolate that I used. It melts in your hand, which means that it's way too soft to use for these. The dark chocolate ones I had left in the freezer for at least 10 minutes after being in the fridge for 10 minutes. The milk chocolate ones that failed, I had left in the fridge for 20 minutes and then the freezer for a couple of minutes, but they didn't solidify like they were supposed to. So it's not the machine, it's totally on the chocolate. The machine works. I love everything about it. Just maybe not that chocolate. But I had a lot of fun. It works. It was exciting. It was messy. It was definitely messy. But again, I think that's just because of the chocolate that I used. So, you know, don't use these. Find a proper, like, chocolate melts. Use chocolate melts. They might work better. Other than that, I had a lot of fun. It worked really well. All the pieces and parts worked the way they were supposed to. You know, the little rings fit perfectly in their little things. The little caps sat right on top like they were supposed to. Everything worked really well. Except for the chocolate. So. But, you know, although I will say that having these in the freezer longer, they're still soft and squishy though, so I don't know. I think that's maybe I heated them up too much. Maybe I broke the temper. That is what it's called, right? The temper? I don't know. But, yeah, it was fun, to say the least. Definitely an exciting adventure. If you want it, I got mine from the UK. I'm pretty sure it was Bonanza. Again, I'll put it here because I haven't looked since when I did the intro, because I did the intro like 2 hours ago. I haven't looked at it. So, yeah, I had fun. I think you'd have fun too. Just remember, not the chocolate that I used. It did not set. And that was the only problem I had. It was fun. Until next week, stay safe.